Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Where is everybody? Are you here? Good morning. I see it says Facebook user. Hello. I'm not sure who that is. Please go to StreamYard.com /Facebook so I can see your name. I'm not sure what page you're on, but I can't see your name. Good morning, Carmela. Can I tell you what just happened? No, I don't know what you mean, Carmela. I hope everything is okay. JR, good morning. All right, so I figured out that I can see when it's further away from me. There's the thing there. Okay, so at least I can see now. Eunice, good morning. I'm sending you love for your turtle, mama. I saw your post. I'm so sorry. Good morning, Monica. Happy hump day. The lighting is wacky in here today, huh? Because believe it or not, the sun is actually out. And so it's like the lighting is really like weird. So I'm sorry if I look strange, but it's all good. Who do I have here? Oh, thank you. You like it? Thank you, Eunice. Good morning, Gina. I sent you a Venmo. Hope. Oh boy, hold on. It just jumped. I sent you a Venmo. I'm hoping all your viewers share the love. You're so worth it. Oh, Gina, you are really just too sweet. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you supporting the show. Thank you. And I hope that, I know you already told me that some of what we discussed last night helped. So hoping onward and upward for that one, right? Good morning, Colleen. How are you? So I just see here, hi, Karen. Happy Wednesday. I can't see your name. It just says Facebook user. Go to StreamYard.com /Facebook so I can see your name. Let me see, Gina. It's going to be a beautiful day going for my walk. Yeah, the only bad thing about that is there's fucking snow everywhere. So it's kind of hard, to do that. But it is a nice day today. I have to return the stupid equipment to Optimum. So I think I'm going to do that today. I'm waiting to see if I'm going alone or not. Okay. Good morning, Lisa G. Oh, you enjoyed the show last night, Mama? Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you did. You know what? I hope, like, my whole thing is that I hope that, the show makes a difference in people's lives. So you have no idea how much it means to me when you, when you tell me that, that there was a good show or that it made a difference. You have no idea. I'm all crooked here. You have no idea how much that means to me. Sorry, somebody was texting me as I was trying to talk, and I can't do both. So I apologize. Let me see who else is here. Okay, I got Lisa. We got Monica. Good morning, Michelle. You want one of these shirts? Okay, I'll make you one. I've been, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been busy trying to create stuff, and I've kind of been like, I'm a perfectionist. So I'm trying to make sure I get it completely right. But I think the stuff is coming out pretty cool. And I guess that maybe I don't know. I've been a little not myself lately. Like I was into doing all that stuff, and then I'm like not into doing anything right now, which isn't good. Like I have to get my ass back in gear. So if I will take pictures of stuff, but yes, this is one of the versions of what I did. If you guys can see again, boob shot, right? So this is one of the logos I did, the Real Talk. And then obviously it has the heart. I've created some stuff for the guys as well. I don't think this is bad for guys, but obviously I don't know if you want the kiss or not. I don't know. But everybody's different. And since it's handmade, I can, as long as it's nothing crazy, I can work with it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Who else is here? Good morning, Lisa. Where am I? Sorry, the comments just went cuckoo-lookos again. Okay, here we go. Okay, sorry, bear with me. I just don't want to touch anything that makes me go out of this again because I hate that. Good morning, Carlos. Tony. Hi, Tony. Okay, let me see. Happy Wednesday, Georgie. It's hump day. Ed, good morning. How are you? Okay, here we go. All right, I think I got everybody. I see good morning, my sunshine. I don't know who that is. It's just coming up Facebook user, but good morning. Let me see. Oh, you were wearing your shirt with your mask. You should have taken a picture. You got to represent. Okay. Maria, why does that keep happening? So Maria, just go to StreamYard.com/Facebook so I can see your name, Mama, because every time you comment, I'm not going to know it's you unless you write Maria after it every single time. How about you guys like my mug? I have a clothing like this as well and hats like this as well because I am that bitch. Anyway, it's fucking hump day. So first of all, thank you for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. Yes, Maria, my love, I see you. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on the Facebook page, which is the Karen Stacy page that has the white and red logo, or it has a picture of just me alone. And then if you are on the page that has myself and my son on it, that is my personal page, which means that a lot of people are not on that page, but I keep it on the personal page because this is the shit that drives me crazy. Okay. So I have like almost 5,000 people on my friends list, right? On Facebook. Meanwhile, I cannot get my group and my page to go past the 2,000 mark because there are still like 3,000 or 4,000 people that won't click those goddamn buttons. And it's frustrating because I'm trying to get everybody to know where I am and to see me. But it's very, very frustrating because people just can't click the fucking follow button or the like button or whatever the hell they do. So, I just want you guys to be able to, find me. I know, Carmela, I'm not going to shut my personal page off because I did that and my numbers they tanked. So people, if they want to see other people's comments, then they need to jump onto the Karen Stacy page. Otherwise, they are able to watch the show. I can see their comments, but maybe other people, they can't interact with other people. But I'm doing what I need to do for everybody to see me. And so, yeah, it's just frustrating. It's funny, right? I post for my show. I get like 4 people that comment. Then I do like a post, let's say, and don't get me wrong, I'm grateful. I do a post for my son. There was 180 comments wishing him a happy birthday. Where are all of those people when I do my show? I mean, I'm just wondering, either they don't like me, and they only like him, which is fine too. But there are all these people out there, but people just don't like take the time, to look basically, and then to hit the fucking like button. So it is what it is. So if again, I know it may be a little bit frustrating for some of you because you don't know where to go. I know my moderators are jumping back and forth, but I can see everybody's comments. And if I see them, I always shout them out. Again, you got to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. I think that the people that watch on my personal page, though, that's the people that I cannot see their names. But I don't know for sure because I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth looking at different things. So you guys got to figure it out. Okay, let me see who else is here. First of all, do me a favor, make it easier. Share out the video. We want to get those numbers back to where they used to be. Let me see who else is on here. Okay. Cheryl, good morning, everyone. Good morning. And you shared, thank you. I want that shirt. I am that bitch. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'll take some pictures of stuff and I'll let you know. But you guys can't just say it. You got to like inbox either myself or Carmela, so that I can put the orders together, you know? So I'm not just like a crazy person. Good morning, Sylvia. How are you? Okay. Comments went cuckoo again. Hang tight. Alrighty, here we go. Okay. Well, don't worry. I have the same problem, but I get the way. Okay. As long as you guys find the way, that's all that matters, right? In the end, that's what matters. Loudy, good morning, mama. Okay, let me see. All right, you guys are talking to each other. Okay. All right, very good. So I'm sorry, I can't keep dealing with the technical stuff because then everybody's bored with the show. So you guys talk amongst yourselves and figure it out. Okay. It's hump day. And I don't know about you guys, but it means absolutely fucking nothing to me. So I'm dark, right? I'm very dark. We need lighting. Where's my lighting crew? Where's the lighting crew? Does it make me look younger though when I'm in the dark? All right, let's see. How about if I stick the light up my ass? You think then you guys will see me better? I can't say for sure. I don't know. I'm telling you, the sun actually is out today, and I think it's throwing off the lighting. As you guys can see, I forced myself to come in here today because I said it's nice out. Get your fucking ass going. I was up this morning. That's where I was first, and my name didn't come up. Okay, so where are you now, Georgie? You're in the Karen Stacy page. And not my personal page. Is that what it is? So I guess that's what it is on the personal page. I don't see it. Your lighting crew is out to lunch. You ain't fucking kidding. No kidding, man. You see me good. Okay. I know it's just kind of dark. I'm looking at myself and I feel like I'm in the dark. You would think like I didn't have lights on, but it's all good. Rita, good morning. So today is hump day, and like, I don't even know what to talk about because I forgot what that means. So, that's what I kind of want to talk about. I know, Eunice, they do like my personal page because they don't have to do anything. They just click. So that's why. So if people would have to actually join the other page or follow it or whatever, and that's too much for everybody. What could I tell you? So I got a question for you. Since it's hump day, we're going to talk about this, right? So here's my question. What is the longest you went without sex? What is the longest you went without sex? I don't know. What fucking year are we in now? No. Oh my. Come on, guys. Talk to me. I'm awaiting. How long? What is the longest? Oh, I should type that in. Oops. Whoops. Hold on a second. Let me not knock everything. I got everything on top of me now, so I'm going to fucking knock everything over. Okay. What is the longest you have gone without sex? Oh my God. And we're talking about sex. Where's Tamara? And for everybody that sees, I just posted the comment. That is the page that we would prefer you to be on. So if you haven't done so, if you have not liked my page and followed my page and turned your notifications on for my page, go fucking do it. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Oh boy, this should be fun. Everybody's like, what the fuck? Okay. Okay, great, Georgie. Let me see. Somebody jumped on and said, good morning. I'm sorry. I don't know who you are. I don't see your name. Laura said over 2 years. Gina, a month. Eunice, I love the show from yesterday. Oh, thank you, honey. 8 years and counting, Colleen said. Jesus Christ. Okay. Carmela, we just got an oh my God. John, oh, you like my hair? Thank you, honey. How long have I been married? JR said, you sick fuck. Does our vibrator count? You know, well, yes, it does, because I didn't ask you how long has it been since, you went and, you go fucked yourself, right? So no, actual sex with another human being, whether, whatever human you choose, whether you need the old pishka deal or the old hoo-ha, whatever the fuck it is that you need. Sex, actual penetration, feeling another person's body against yours. So I'm talking real sex. I'm not talking, to me, it's not fake sex, but it's different. That's just getting off. I'm talking about sex, actual sex, penetration sex. And again, if you're gay or whatever, I don't know, penetration stuff, but you know what I'm trying to say. I mean, an actual person is there with you and it is not battery operated. Michelle said 4 years. This bitch Eunice said last night, fuck you. No, I'm only kidding. Good for you, Eunice. I hope you screamed out my name, bitch. Let me see. Okay, I'm just trying to see. Okay, Lisa said 8 months. Whoever that is, somebody said way too long. I can't see your name. I just see Facebook user. Eunice said 1 month for real. Okay. Georgie, over 2 years to Laura, and on the verge of beating that I'll survive. Oh gosh. Okay, let me see. JR, so glad we are all together with this. Switched over here. Okay, Ed, I'm glad I see you either way, but just in case you wanted to see everybody else, okay. Carmela, I got you beat. Who you got beat? You talk a lot of shit, Carmela. Okay, let's see. I was just about to ask that. Oh, about the vibrator. I plead the fifth. Sylvia pleads the fifth. Gina, sex or making love, they are two different things. You guys fucking kill me. Sex, actual, sex. I don't give a fuck if you love them, you fuck them, you hate them. Sex. When was the last time? How long did you go without fucking getting it? That's the question. Stop evading the question. You guys are like, oh, well, what about this? What about? No. How long have you gone without physically being with another human and fucking them? I didn't ask you how long it's been since you came. Well, that's another question. How long it's been since you came with someone you had sex with, because I know a lot of the ladies out there will probably tell me that they didn't even fucking come when they had sex, but that's a whole other show. So it's morning. I'm drinking my coffee right now. So I'm just asking how long you have gone without having sex. So stop going off onto other fucking things. Yeah, we will survive. Georgie, well, I mean, seriously, right? All right, let me see. Hold on. I'm looking. I'm seeing your comments. Let me see. Rita said way too long. Probably close to a year. Okay. Almost a year. The longer I went without sex, I would miss it less and less until I finally had it again. Then it was another story. So, Laura, that is what the next thing that I actually want to talk about once I see what everybody says. So, hold that thought, Mama. The question was, how long have you gone without sex? Correct? Correct. Let me see. Okay, hold on. The comments are going cuckoo, so give me a sec. Tony, a few days, everything can't be jerking off. Straight fucking. Oh my God. You're impossible, Tony. Gina said that's a whole different story. Michelle, so true. Coming is a different topic. You see what I'm saying? Listen, last week we debunked the fact that some people, right? What did we talk about last week? Do you know if you're good in bed? And do you think you're good in bed? And I debunked a lot of people's thoughts that they were good in bed because they thought they were good in bed because they did X, Y, and Z. And we talked about the fact that, and let me not even go X, Y, and Z. We had someone on the feed that said that they're good in bed because they lick and suck toes. We all told them that we don't like our toes licked or sucked, right? Yeah. All right. So if that's what you think makes you good in bed, then whoever you've been fucking is lying to you, or you came to your own conclusion. Then we also talked about, right, the wet willy, right, when they stick their tongue in your ear and think that that's attractive or romantic. Again. So I'm here to help you so that the next time that you do fuck the shit out of somebody, you get it right. Especially for those of us that haven't done it. So you better fucking do it right. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you, listen, if we haven't had sex in a while, you better fucking bring it and don't give it to you good. You know what I'm saying? How long ago I had sex and how long ago I came are two very different topics. Yeah, well, I know. I always have to go open-ended because I wouldn't have a talk show if I didn't, right? We got to have other reasons. Karen, you're a fucking trip. Thank you, JR. They don't know, Karen. They're innocent. Ah, yes. Was married for 22 years. Stop after 5. You do the math. Oh, boy. Okay. I can't do math, but I'm going to go with that's way too fucking long. So, good morning, Pauline. Good morning. Good morning. It's been a year. Okay. Not talking about now, just answering your question. Understood. Okay, let me see here. Have some more coffee. Yeah, don't get cobwebs. That's so funny. All right. So now, before we get to the next thing, because I'm going to address what Laura said. Share out this video and tag your friends. Let's go. We're talking about sex. Everybody should be all up in the fucking business whenever you're talking about sex. So let's go. I still feel like the light is that better? Does that make a difference? No, it doesn't fucking make a difference. You know what? My lighting guy is fired. All right. Now I can't get the fucking thing back on. Hold on a second. Please stand by. We're experiencing technical difficulties. That's the way we get that off. We throw it on the floor because we have no assistant to pick it up for us. So bye-bye lampshade. And that didn't do a mother flipping thing in terms. Oh, that's kind of doing something. You know what? You guys be scared, be very scared. I'm going to start doing lighting now. Oh, look, it's like I look like Snow White and porcelain. All right. So share out the video. Thank you guys for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen with your bitch, Karen Stacy. live on MiamiMikeRadio.com, live on our Facebook page, right? So we have the Facebook group, Real Talk Coffee Talk group. Join the group. We have the Karen Stacy public page. Join the public, or like the public page, follow the public page. Go to YouTube, go to Real Talk Karen Stacy, subscribe. Go to Periscope, which is through Twitter, and find me there. Go to twitch.tv/Real Talk Karen Stacy and follow me there. Believe it or not, I keep trying to explain to you guys, the more people that hit those like buttons and subscribe, the better it is for me. I swear to God, when I was trying to build my Twitch, I had to get a certain number in order for people to be able to pay for subscriptions, right? And I literally grabbed everybody I knew and said, do me a favor and just hit this button for me. It doesn't cost you anything. Please hit this button for me. So if you guys have friends or people that you count on, or family, all these things are free. Just sign up for it and hit the fucking like button, because unfortunately the numbers are what matters. So if you want to help support me, get your friends to do it. You guys can use my thing from my Karen Stacy page, or even on my group, the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. You can join people into the group. You have the ability. If you go on the group, it'll say invite all your friends, or, like, do what I do and force everybody, like, okay, give me your phone. Let me do this. And let's get these numbers up. You know what I'm saying? You should get a lighting ring. They are on Amazon. Yeah, I probably should, but normally it seems to be okay, but I don't know. Today it's all fucked up. You're bouncing off the wall today. It's early here and I'm laughing out loud. I'm bouncing off the wall? Really? I don't think so. I didn't even drink all my coffee. This is me. I'm not sure. But it's all good. Okay. So share out the video. Now, let's get back to, let me find your comment, Laura. Where's my Laura's comment? Hold on a second, because you know what? Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's where we're going right now. So Laura said, the longer I went without sex, I would, hold on, I can't fucking see again. I would miss it less and less, and then more when I got it. So let's talk about that. So when I was married, I used to talk to people about, like, I knew a lot of single people. And even when, after my husband died and I was, trying the dating thing, I never understood how people went so long, like, without sex. I mean, my husband was humping my leg all the time. I was like, oh my God, please, like, let me breathe. But I never understood how people went so long without sex. And then I lived it. And I'm like, it's true. So I guess it's kind of like Newton's law, right? A body in motion tends to stay in motion. A body at rest tends to stay at rest. So they say that your hormones are different when you have sex. So if you're not having it, I know for me personally, and I don't know, you guys jump in. For me personally, there's a couple of factors. The first factor is that I'm like turned off to it because I'm not feeling it like that for anybody, right? So when you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. So when you don't have it, the longer you go without it, the more it becomes a habit, right? What do they say? That we need Sky Cap on here, right? What do they say? They say that it takes 22 days or something to create a habit. So you get used to it and you don't give yourself the mental, what would be the right word? Push, right? So what I mean is, if you know you're not having sex, you don't think about it. You know, it's like if you know, but the funny thing is, it's like when you go on a diet, right? Like if you go on a diet, the best thing to do is, you know, like not think about food. But when you go on a diet, what's the first thing you think about? Food. So it's kind of like the same, you know, the same type of thing. But when you are in a situation where you ain't having it and there's no like perspective, is that the right word? No. That's not perspective is not the right word. Prospects. There we go. Hi. Hi. Hello. Can the brain function, please? And there are no prospects. You kind of like reside to the fact that you're going to go fuck yourself. Right. So I'm curious what you guys think about that. But I think that the longer you go without sex, like Laura said, the less you think about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know about you guys, but there are times I could just be sitting on the couch and I'm like, holy shit, I need to fucking get laid. But then it goes away, you know, and I'm just like, you know what? You're not. So just fucking forget about it, you know? So I think also as we get older, we want certain things, right? So some of us just want a good fuck and could give a shit whether we have any type of a connection with somebody. Then some of us want that connection and we would almost deal with not getting the good fuck just so that we can get that connection, right? So I think that our needs change as we get older, or as we get into ourselves, or as our life changes, right? There are so many different, you know, angles to that. So let me see what you guys, are feeling about this, because, I didn't look at any of your comments so far. So hang tight. Oh, I don't know if, well, oh, thank you, JR. Let me see. Nobody's saying nothing. Your hormones get stimulated when you have sex, so you crave it more. Yeah, exactly. Okay, when you don't have it for a long time, your sex craving is not as activated, right? Because the hormones are not being released. Eunice said sex is mental too. If you want it or you don't want, if you want it or you don't want it. Tony, every day I have to release something, whether it's with hand or a real person. It's part of the day. And, you know, Tony, maybe we should get you into like Sexaholic Anonymous or something. But again, they say that if you want to increase your sex drive, that you should come every day. So it's funny. So that's the reason why. You know, it's like the endorphins that you get when you exercise, right? Like how many times do we say to ourselves, oh God, like I gotta fucking exercise. I don't want to work out. And then you work out and you're like, yeah, baby. And then you're ready, right? Because it releases those endorphins. So we have to release those endorphins. So certainly the case. All right, hold on a second. Oh my goodness. Did I get to all of these? Oh, you guys aren't even commenting. What the fuck? So you got nothing to say about this. I'm thinking I'm really behind on the comments and I got none. Sylvia, I don't have a physical attraction or any type of connection. I don't fuck with you. Okay. Well, there's definitely, all right, Michelle, the first couple of months without it are tough. But once I get over that hump, I am good. Once the sex drive is awakened again, I want it all the time. So I know it's coffee talk, but we're going to go real talk right now. Let's also talk about the fact that if it's good, because let me tell you something, when it's good, you do want it all the time, right? You ever get that connection with somebody where you just can't wait to fuck them? Like, I mean, I miss that. You just see them and that fucking chemistry is there. And they might be the biggest jerk off in the world. And yet you got this fucking connection with them and you can't help it. It's like they're talking and you're like, could you just shut up and fuck me? Like, you know, so it's hard, because I always say most of the people that you connect with on that physical level, you don't really connect with on the connecting level. You know what I mean? Okay, let me see. Definitely need a love connection. I don't think I could just have a fling. Okay. Um I don't necessarily know if it's even a fling at this point. I think that, you know, the beautiful thing about getting older and kind of being comfortable in your own skin is you kind of know. I mean, we don't always know what we want, but we kind of learn what we don't want, right? So I think that we want it all, I think. But I think a lot of us stop ourselves because all of us, for one reason or another, have been through pain. So you're afraid to be in pain. So that could have a lot to do with it, as well. So somebody said, good day, everyone. Crazy day at the office. I can't see who you are. It just comes up Facebook user, but good day. Laura, it's if it's bad, it could be very, very painful mentally and physically. Oh, if the sex is bad, right? Um oh yeah, when it's good, oh my God, you melt. Yes, that's very, very true, right? Um so I know that for me personally, um I'm going to share something a little personal. um I've gotten to the point where, like, yeah, almost sometimes you have to like force yourself, because there was a point where every day I was taking care of myself. And then I'm like, I'm tired. I don't feel like it. I'm not in the mood. And next thing I know, I like I'm like, wait, how long has it been since and you just like put it completely out of your mind, and even the physical aspect I kind of like goes away, it's weird. And I don't know, I guess it's just, mind over matter. And it's like, you know what? I know that this ain't fucking happening, so I'm not going to give it my attention. And it's kind of weird. To feel yourself like that's such a huge part of who we are, right? And when that's dormant, um, it changes you, I think, but you really just get to the point where you put it out of your mind. So it's kind of crazy. And then, who wants to deal with bullshit? For those of us that are single, who wants to deal with the bullshit? I'd rather take care of myself for, 3 minutes and I'm good to go and I can go to bed at night than have to deal with some fucking jerk off who may or may not fuck me right. You know what I mean? Because the ones that always tell you how good they are in bed are always the ones that suck. Just an FYI. Let me see. If I don't get a genuine thing for a person, I just can't do it. Just being honest, there's sex on demand here, but it's not for me. Rosie, there you are. We missed you, honey. Yeah, I get that too, Georgie. Like for me, I personally, like, that's another question. Would you rather have like any kind of sex just to get sex? Or like me personally, I'd rather not have sex if the sex is going to suck. I'd rather not. That's my personal opinion. Some people say any sex is better than no sex, and I don't agree with that. I feel that I need good sex, or I'd rather have no sex. Oh, wait, that maybe I should write that too. Would you rather have any sex, good or bad, than no sex? I'm worried about Tamara. Whenever we talk about sex and she's not around, it makes me, oh look, that's so cute. It, like right where my kiss is, it's there. So yeah, there's the question. Would you rather have any kind of sex, good or bad, or no sex? Let me see what you guys wrote up here. After not having it for a long time, you finally have it again. You feel like a virgin all over again. Yeah, no doubt. But you know what? This is true, Karen. Okay, Pauline, thank you. It is true. But at the same token, again, I'm going to say it again. I haven't had sex in a long time. If the person I have sex with sucks, I am so fucking disappointed. And to me, it doesn't count. I'll still go on. Like if I bang somebody right here, right now, and they sucked, even if I came 6 times, if they didn't fucking like make me like see the fucking moon, I'm going to still say it sucked. That's just me personally. And and in my head, it doesn't count. In my head is a very hard place to be. Very hard these days to find someone that you can connect mentally and physically. I think, Carmela, that's always been an issue, to be able to connect mentally and physically, because most people that we connect with mentally are like good on paper, but they're not the ones that make you, make your monkey wiggle. And the ones that make your monkey wiggle are not the ones that you are going to look to spend any extended periods of time with, right? So that's a fucked up situation. Let me see. Okay, so any sex is just not for me. Okay. Quality sex only. I need a connection for it to be really good. No feeling for the person, not so much. It depends. Spontaneous sex is the best. Anywhere, at any time. Facts. I rather not if it's not good. Good sex or none at all. There has to be some kind of connection to that. It can be enjoyable for both of you. Yes. Hi, Angela. Yes, your monkey wiggle. Well, it's coffee talk. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying not to, even though, of course, I say everything I shouldn't say. But, that's how I think of it. My monkey wiggles. You got to make the boat float. Well, I'm just saying that. So I'll give you an example, which has nothing to do with sex, right? I'm a coffee snob. Okay. So when I was, working in the salon and stuff, people always knew I was into my coffee. So they would, call me out. Listen, I'm going to go grab myself a cup of coffee. Can I get you something? And I was like, oh, thank you so much. Where are you going? So they go, well, I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts. So I'd be like dying for a cup of coffee. And I go, okay, yeah, okay, get me, whatever. And I only drink espresso, as you guys know, right? So they'd bring it. I take like a sip of it. And I was like, I hate fucking Dunkin' Donuts. So I got to the point where I would have one sip of it and I wouldn't drink it. So then it was like, okay, where, when they would ask me if I wanted coffee, I would go, okay, well, where are you going? And if they said Dunkin' Donuts, I would kindly decline. And if they said Starbucks, or they said, where do you want me to go? Then I would kindly accept, because life is too short to drink shitty coffee, have shitty friends, and have shitty sex. And you guys could fucking quote me on that, because I would say I was so desperate for that caffeine. Like, yes, I need that coffee. And then they would bring it and it was gross. And I refused to swallow anything I don't like. So I decided to decline the offer. When I go someplace, I was at somebody's house not that long ago and everybody was drinking wine. I went to get myself a glass of wine. I saw the wine selection. It wasn't my choice of wine. I didn't drink it because I know I wasn't going to like it, number one. And, so I won't do something that I don't like just because it's there. So I personally, think that it's very, and then, so let's say they go to Starbucks and they get the fucking order wrong. So now I'm expecting it to be good and I take a sip of it and it's wrong. Even more disappointing. So that's what happens when people false advertise that they're good in bed. And then you have sex with them and you're like, disappointed. Tell the truth. So I don't like being disappointed. If something is supposed to be good and I know I like it, I better fucking like it. You better bring it. So I don't settle, like I said, for shitty coffee, shitty friends, or shitty sex. And I think that if most people lived on that level, the world would be a better place. Because think about it. What could fuck up your day more than anything? When your coffee, the first thing you do is have coffee in the morning. Well, not everybody does. I don't know how people do this, but me personally, that's the first thing I do is have coffee in the morning. If my coffee spills or it's not good or there's something wrong with it, my day now is on the wrong path and I have to change the energy, right? If you find out that one of your friends is a shitty fucking friend, what does that do? Ruins your fucking day, right? If you find out that you just fucked somebody that sucked in bed, what does that do? Ruin your fucking night. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that these three things are critical in life, okay? So never settle for less. Just my opinion. Some people have no problem drinking a shitty cup of coffee. And you know what? To them, I say, God bless you. Some people have no issue drinking, any kind of wine. And to them, I say, God bless. Some people have no issue with the fact that their friends are fucking assholes. God bless you. Some people have no issue with the fact that they just had sex and it was a waste of time. God bless you. I will be on camera saying that I am not any of those people. And if you are, then I commend you because you have extremely low standards. Oh, God, I fucking crack myself up. Let me tell you. If she's worth it, I'll teach her a couple of things or three. Oh, my goodness. I don't know who that is, but that's funny. Karen, don't said, Karen, you're famous. Okay, I'm not sure what that meant, but all good. Sylvia, he has to rock the boat, work the middle, and change positions. Oh my God, you're so funny. Colleen, I was with a guy who only wanted to satisfy himself. I call that selfish. Hello. Yeah. Those guys should fucking you should never have sex with that person again. Fuck that. I come first, not you, motherfucker. I'm sorry, but you know what? You gotta put it out there. I'm just saying. Just saying. Preach. Oh, here we go, Tony. I'm on a fucking mission, right? Let me see. My expectations are high also. Maybe that's why I'm single. I absolutely agree with you, Karen. Thank you, Lisa. Can't drink shitty coffee, can't tolerate shitty friends, and refuse to have shitty sex. I mean, let's just start the movement here, people. You know what I'm saying? I think I got to make a shirt like that. It's so fucking true. And the thing is, like I talked about the other day, right? About those crumbs, about those scraps. Fuck you. I am so much better than crumbs and scraps. And I'm going to say this to you in all sincerity and honesty. I always felt that way, but I haven't lived that truth as much after losing my husband because I guess I was trying to fill the void. And again, like we talked about last night on the show, actually, after going through what I went through, I am so much more empathic and I feel so much more for people. So I actually accepted the crumbs because at one point, I think I was only giving out crumbs too. So I kind of said, I get it. That's all they have to give. And you make exceptions. And then you check yourself. And then you say, you know what? I deserve so much better than this. And when you really own that, you will see the difference that people when you do that. I am done trying to fix everybody. I am done trying to do everything for everyone, especially when they ain't doing a motherfucking thing for me. I'm done with all of that. And so it's not an easy thing to put yourself in such a high regard that you don't accept the crumbs. So I'm just telling you guys again, don't accept crumbs. Let them fucking take those crumbs and put them back to the path where they came from so they don't get lost on the way back. And again, I'm guilty of it too, because I accept people for who and what they are. Therefore, that means that I accept how they treat me. But you reach a point when enough is enough. And sometimes it may take a minute and sometimes it may take years. But as long as you get there, that's what's important. So remember that. Don't settle for crumbs. Don't settle for shitty fucking coffee. Don't settle for shitty friends. And don't settle for shitty sex. That's if I leave you with nothing, always remember that. And if you get laid and the sex sucks, you should say to your lover, you know what? I was watching fucking Coffee Talk today and I was told not to put up with shitty sex. So you know what? Get the fuck out, because this is some shitty ass fucking sex. Go watch a porno, go read a book, and come back when you can find the fucking spot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just throwing it out there. Okie dokie. Let's see. You guys are commenting. Okay. Why are we only picking on the men? What about the women that just lay there? Let's be real. I'm not picking on the men. I'm just talking about my own. Women could be doing the same things. Women give men crumbs. Women are shitty in bed. I'm not putting any of this out on them. We've discussed this in the show before, that there are a lot of women that just lay there and all of that. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about a shitty lover in general. I'm not talking about male or female. I'm just saying, if you suck, you suck. Oh, somebody's talking to me. Did you hear that? Ain't nobody here. No breadcrumbing. I have given a guy a few chances in bed to see if it would get any better, but nope. Yeah, normally it doesn't. Sometimes it does if it's just kind of awkward, but you know, sometimes it's just not there, and it's the chemistry. And if the chemistry isn't there, so if the chemistry is there, they really just have to fucking touch you and you're going to explode. But if the chemistry isn't there, then you got to know what you're doing. You know, I'm just saying, I don't think I should have an opinion. It's been so long. I'm not a sexual person anymore. Sex is way, way back in my mind. So Monica, you just, actually confirmed what Laura said before, and what I was saying before is that when it is out of your head and it's not on the table, you don't think about it and you turn that part of your mind off, which is, like I said, why having a conversation, doing a sex talk on my show, I'm like, I don't think I'm like the best person to do this, because my sex part of me is shut down. I'm like a fucking amoeba right now. I'm certainly asexual. So I say to myself, like, who the fuck are you to get on there and talk about sex when, you know, you got to practice what you preach. But I'm talking, I mean, that's why the question started, how long have you gone without having sex? So I'm not really talking about physically having sex. I'm talking about not having sex. So that I'm good at now. Let me see. So Jose, good morning, Jose. You were lurking in the background, huh? Tell him, see if changes. Then sometimes they don't know what's working for you unless you open up and honest for it. Absolutely. I agree with that. It's all about communication. Yes, no one deserves crumbs. Well, if he knows he's doing it only for him and I don't finish ever, what's the point? Well, the point is that they got off and they don't really give a fuck if you did. Wait, you're talking about coffee. Thought you were talking about sex. I was talking about all of it, Jose. Pay attention. Okay, let me see. Oh, Monica, I didn't know you were widowed as well. I'm so sorry, Mama. Oh, look who's here. Richie's here. Good morning. If my morning cup of coffee isn't good, I feel like I'm going to have a shitty day. Well, that's what I just said. I said, then you have to change that energy, right? Lisa, I agree. Let the woman finish first always. Well, I said that. Have always been with jerks. Feel the same way, Karen. No crumbs. Colleen, you got to change that energy, Mama, because to me, you are allowing for those crumbs. Maybe, people cannot be doormats. And every time you talk about that, you talk about how shitty people are. So we need to put you around better people, my love. Okay, so it says Facebook user, I don't know who this is. I disagree about the kicking out of bed. What about a teaching moment? Measuring the person by the sex only is a waste. I'm not sure who you are. I can't see your name. But yeah, I mean, we're talking about obviously communication. And if you watch my show, I'm the biggest communicator there is. So some people don't want to learn. Some people think that they know what the fuck they're doing and they don't want to learn. So you may tell them that's too hard or over here, and they still do what they want to fucking do. So you know what? Some people want to learn, and that's called communication and building something together. But there are a lot of people that just think that they're good at what they do and they don't want to improve it. So when I say about kicking them out of bed, first of all, it's a joke. And second of all, if you're talking about somebody that was a shitty lover and that doesn't really care that they're a shitty lover, that's what I'm talking about. Because if somebody is trying, then you know they're trying. If they don't know, they can't learn. Tell them what you like. Yeah, but again, like I just said to you, I don't know who this is talking, but like I just said to you, not everybody listens and not everybody wants to change. So, I don't know what to say about that. Okay, hold on a second. Where am I? Tamara, I don't know where she is. Something must be up. Facts. I would have got her going. Aaron K. Okay. Hi, Aaron K. Lisa, I'm done sleeping with shitty guys, waiting for them to get better in bed. I have no idea. Last time I came, I have no idea. Oh boy. New to your show. Love it. Oh, thank you. Just if you could go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, I would be able to see your name, sweetheart. Or you need to go to the Karen Stacy page, not my personal page, but my public page. So maybe Carmela or Lisa, you can see if Aaron is there and give him or her the link and let them know where to find us. Those people who do not want to learn should remain asexual. I agree with that. All right. So it's funny. Everybody else is leaving. I'm still talking. Selfishness, but I make sure he has a good time. Go figure. Well, again, that's the problem, is that when you're so busy trying to please others and you don't please yourself, the only person that ends up at a loss is you. So I'm kind of done with that. So again, I'm going to leave you with this since everybody's saying goodbye to me. Life is too short to have shitty coffee, shitty friends, and shitty sex. So if you have any of those three things, change them and your life will be better for it. So thank you for joining me for Hump Day edition of Coffee Talk with Karen. We are all so much closer now. Now that we know all these things about each other, right? So I hope you guys have a happy hump day. And listen, If you have shitty sex today, you tell that person that the sex was shitty, and maybe do it nicely. Like if it's the first time you had sex, then obviously, don't be mean. But if if you need to school them, school them. But 9 times out of the 10, people that want to learn will be fiddling around to try to figure it out. And you obviously have to guide them to the promised land. But there are other people that think that they are all that, and they're not. So there you go with that. So again, don't have shitty sex, don't have shitty friends, and don't have shitty coffee, because remember, tomorrow isn't promised. So don't deal with any fucking assholes today. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Coffee Talk with Karen, live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. And don't forget to join the Facebook page, group, Real Talk Coffee Talk group. Don't forget to like the Karen Stacy public page. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Twitter. Mwah. Love you. Have a great day.